had this little stretch now of comfy summer days.
Yeah. You know what I've noticed? I get myself into more home improvement trouble when it's nice like this.
Yes.
You tinker here, you
Yeah,
tinker there.
because like the first half of summer, you weren't like I was ripping some siding off, and only to find that siding didn't exist anymore. And like I wasn't doing that stuff the first half of the summer because I had one day it wasn't raining
Right.
Yeah.
at any given time.
Now you
But
have plenty of time.
it's a good trade-off. Yeah, plenty of time to call every lumberyard in the state and see if we can
Check
find.
before you pull it off the house.
Hey, if anyone's watching, I need 1x8 cedar siding with a bevel. Okay, anyways, here's a look at the visible satellite. We've got a mixture of sun and clouds out there, and the clouds popped up. They were cumulus fair weather clouds. A few showers within that. Some of these hit the ground, and some of them still are. Some of the lighter ones here were actually evaporating before they hit the ground because the dew points are so low. So mixed reports there, but you can see the coverage as far as the amount of showers and storms is way down over the last hour or so. Temperatures kind of scattered around here. I was looking at Mount Washington here at 39 degrees. My son is taking a field trip up there tomorrow, up the Cog Railway. It's going to be a bit chilly. It's going to be in the 40s, it looks like, for a high temperature. You look to the north, temperatures in the 60s there. So decent late afternoon, but on the cooler side, and the dew points are low. That's what's going to allow temperatures tonight to drop quite a bit. When you have a high dew point, you can't fall below the dew point, so temperatures tend to stay warmer. But with some 40s out there right now, we're going to drop into the 40s tonight, and there will be some 30s. In addition. So this model typically, in my opinion, has a bit of a warm bias for overnight lows. So if you take that into account, early tomorrow morning, it's got a couple of 30s out there. Berlin, Rangeley, I think, Fort Kent, if they were on the map here, they'd be in the 30s as well. 40s for the rest of us, so a crisp start to the day. But we recover back into the 70s. 70 to 75 should do it by tomorrow afternoon. Some fair weather cumulus clouds popping up again. Tomorrow's a little bit warmer than tonight, and then Thursday looks good, but clouds come in late in the day, temperatures in the upper 70s, even a couple of low 80s. Then here comes some showers Thursday night and into Friday. This front is still around on Friday, and it looks fairly wet with showers and storms throughout much of the day. But it moves a little bit faster now than it looked yesterday, and that's important because it allows us to get the front kind of offshore in time for the morning on Saturday, specifically over western Maine and New Hampshire. We might just start dry on Saturday and have a nice weekend straight through. The mid-coast and down east will likely see a couple of showers and storms the first few hours of the morning, and then we're able to clear out. So it gives us more weekend because this front is moving faster. Well, not more weekend, more nice weather during the weekend. Sunday looks good too, with a mixture of sun and clouds, temperatures upper 70s to around 80. You know what I don't see here, though, and I was thinking about it, we haven't had a lot of like mega heat. We just came off of, we did a segment earlier in the newscast, and if you haven't watched for the last 2.5 hours straight, let me just recap for you. We had the warmest July on record in Caribou. It was the second warmest July on record in Bangor and the 10th warmest in Portland. And it didn't really feel that way, and I think it had to do with the fact that we didn't do much of it with daytime highs. Most of it was our overnight lows were warm. So we haven't had many of those like 90 plus.
You're right. There haven't been those beach days where you're just dying to get in the water.
Like being forced into it. I don't see that here, but it's a decent pattern overall, and I think the weekend turns out nice.
We'll continue with the house projects.
Yeah, just let me know if you can find that siding somewhere.
Right,
that'd be great. Thanks.
All right, Keith, thanks so much.